Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with another movie reaction. Today we are watching Pixar's new movie, Soul. And it stars Jamie Foxx and Tina Fey, and it's the first Pixar film starring a black protagonist, so definitely hope they did it justice. A bit of a shame that the first black-led Pixar film is coming to Disney Plus and not going to theaters, but this is what 2020 has been like. I am releasing this video around the new year, so if you're watching this after the new year, happy 2021. Excited for this film though. If you guys want to watch the full reaction, you can check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like. Really helps out the channel, and let's get started. Alright. Whoa. Whoa. What the heck? Are they making fun of her? Damn.
Hang on. What are y'all laughing at? He was in it, and he took the rest of us with him. That's when I knew I was born to play. Connie knows what I mean. Right, Connie?
I'm 12.
I'm 12.
I'll be right back. Practice your scales. I would die a happy man if I could perform with Dorothea Williams.
Oh, well, this could be your lucky day.
We're down to middle school band teachers now.
Ooh, finding it. Everything else fades away.
Get a suit, Teach. A good suit. Back here tonight. First show's at 9. Sound checks at 7. We'll see how you do.
Yeah.
Whoa, sorry.
Oh no, oh no. He's right at his dream, and he fell to his death. Whoa.
What was that? Wait, I'm not finished. How did I get back? Why aren't you running?
I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
Uh-oh. Fabric of the universe. Whoa.
What?
Ah!
Welcome to the youth seminar. You are in for a treat.
They have hats now.
So, how did they get to Earth then?
Well, they use the Earth portal.
Oh. Aw, dang it.
It counts off.
I seriously doubt that. Why don't you figure out the problem?
Maybe I will.
Hello there, mentors. I'm Jerry, a counselor here at the youth seminar.
This is giving me the Good Place vibes.
But you've been...
I'm a manipulative megalomaniac.
Oh my god.
Intensely opportunistic.
Oh, this one might be a handful. But that's Earth's problem. You notice these souls need their spark. And that's where you come in.
Ah. Oh. That's what he's planning on doing? Oh, wow.
22 has had such notable mentors as Gandhi, Abraham
Gandhi.
Lincoln, and Mother Teresa.
I made her cry.
We're truly glad to have you here, Dr. Borgenson.
Have compassion for every soul. Except you, I don't like you.
Copernicus,
The world doesn't revolve around you, 22!
Muhammad Ali,
You are the greatest.
Pain in the butt!
Maria.
Nobody can help you. Nobody.
The greats couldn't impress 22,
My life
but
was
maybe
meaningless.
Joe can. Oh. Oh my god. Tina.
You can't crush a soul here. That's what life on Earth is for.
Oh my god.
We can't taste either.
It just flopped out his
In your
butt.
body.
No
Yeah.
smell, no taste.
Or touch.
Isn't this exciting?
The fire is so pretty. I kind of want to let it spread.
Nope.
Hands are hard.
Are these all the name tags of people who failed?
Here it
Grace O'Malley, Albert Einstein.
Wherefore art
Line.
I have been messing with this team for decades.
Then the Knicks.
All right, where's this?
No, the Knicks.
Get back to my gig.
Hey,
That's hilarious.
down here.
Whoa.
Make a trade? Looks like another hedge fund manager.
Now, so we connect
Make a
to
trade.
your earthly-
Make a trade.
What am I doing with my life?
Oh.
I'm alive! Free yourselves! It's beautiful!
Whoa. Back just like that? So, and let me guess, you're drumming, chanting, and meditating.
Yes, something like that.
Oh my god.
I'm in New York City on the corner of 14th and 7th.
Oh yeah, that's right up from Tony Tonio. Oh, it's my time.
Oh. Uh-oh. Didn't see anything here. Didn't see anything.
I'm back. What the?
What? Oh my god. You're the cat?
Why am I in a cat?
I don't know.
Oh my god, the cat.
Is there anyone we can call, Mr.
Oh no.
A next of kin?
You're doing great.
Oh no.
Keep going.
I'm just gonna rest here for a minute.
This is exhausting. New York City is a lot, isn't it? Oh, Pizza Rat! Pizza Rat! Pizza Rat!
This place is worse than I thought.
Gyros, it's Greek.
Now I got in a fight with our committees about this. He said it's
Gyro.
yo.
Gyro.
Sergio.
Archimedes. Sergio.
I miss that guy.
You're in a cat.
That's marvelous!
Hold it up and out. Yeah, this would be hard even if I wasn't wearing a hospital gown.
Right.
Here, I quit.
Come here right now. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna scratch up the sofa. Wait a minute, that's my.
I really got
It's
this
muscle.
figured out, Connie.
I better give this back. I was practicing this one thing yesterday, and maybe you can listen to it and tell me to quit after, okay?
You listening? Are you listening, Joe?
You really love this.
Yeah. Maybe I better stick with it.
Yeah.
Bye, Mr. G.
If Connie can find something she loves here, maybe I can too.
You 5 will be insecure, and you 12
No.
will be self-absorbed.
No!
Stop sending so many through that pavilion.
Oh, we gotta fix this.
You're wearing a hat, right? You wear a hat.
Yes.
Can I have one of those?
Sure, Joe.
Sugar.
Oh, cool.
22's never had sugar.
Anyone could play in a band if they wanted.
He's just criticizing me to cover up the pain of his own failed dreams. Sitting in this chair makes me want to tell you things, Des. I grabbed a couple road lollies.
Oh my god. Road lollies.
Gotcha. Oh, ooh, you're not.
Oh no.
My mistake. We'll just get you back in
Oh my god. It looked like he was in the sunken place.
There you go. No harm, no foul.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Hey, I made a song!
What are you doing? Love is the foundation. If the purpose be to recycle life, I promise I'll bring lots to one. About love.
What?
Love.
Where'd you get that from?
Under the seat.
Oh
Believe
my
it, it's
God.
half full.
All right. I always kiss Melba when I see her. No, not
Oh.
on the lip.
Joey, what has got you, boy? Cougar.
Let him finish.
Take another kiss when you get back, Joey.
Oh god.
You're right. I can't be truthful with you. Because it seems like no matter what I do, you disapprove. Music is all I think about.
You can't eat dreams for breakfast, Joey.
Then I don't want to eat. I'm just afraid that if I died today, that my life would have amounted to nothing. That's my dad's suit.
Lulu, Melba. Ray would have been so proud of you, baby.
Thanks, Mom.
Maybe skywatching can be my spark. Or walking. I'm really good at walking.
Those really on purpose is 22. That's just regular old living.
Oh, God.
22!
Leave me alone. I'm trying to find my purpose.
Yeah, evading fare. Everybody evades fare. Nobody takes a second look.
Right now.
Oh.
I was gonna play with Dorothy and Williams.
I was about to find my spark.
Find
You did.
Spark, my life
You
pretty
did.
good.
Oh my goodness!
Shut the
This is
fridge.
amazing!
22 got an
I knew we could do it.
Wow.
I have to ask.
Heck, her purpose, was it music, biology, walking?
A spark isn't a soul's purpose.
No, it...
What is his spark?
I'm no good. I got no purpose.
Your life is about to start.
This isn't a Pixar film without that emotional gut punch, though. Aww.
I thought I'd feel different.
The ocean, says the older fish. That's what you're in right now. This, says the young fish, this is water. What I want is the ocean.
Maybe skywatching can be my spark. Or walking. I'm really good at walking.
Those really on purpose is 22. That's just regular old living.
Captain Paulus goes down with the
Oh, well.
We are awarding you, Terry, this trophy, as you requested.
You are ready to live 22?
Oh.
You're dishonest. All you make are bad decisions. You are unwise and you won't make it. Selfish. No one would ever want to be around. Those aren't purposes, you idiot. That's just regular old living. You have no purpose.
Your spark isn't your purpose. That last box fills in when you're ready to come live. I'll go with you,
You know you can't do that.
but I'll go as far as I can.
You're going to Asia.
So we all decided to give you another chance.
What about Terry?
We worked it out with Terry.
Hey, Terry, what's that over there? Look, immediately.
What are you talking about?
Oh my God.
I can't remember.
Never mind.
Well, how are you going to spend your life?
I'm not sure, but I do know I'm gonna live every minute of it.
Nope.
Hi! Movie's over. Go home!
Oh, Terry. Terry's ridiculous. Where do I start with this film? I mean, it was so powerful and it was so good. I mean, the core message of the film, your spark isn't your purpose in life, it's what makes you want to live. That's a very beautiful message that I really wasn't expecting, and I'm not entirely sure it'll land with the young kids. I feel like parents watching this will start getting emotional, and the kids will be like, "Mom, Dad, why are you crying?" But yeah, the realization that Joe has that what made life worth living wasn't achieving his dream and making it as a musician. It was all the small moments in his life that gave him joy, seeing all the objects 22 gathered while they were in his body, seeing the amount of joy 22 had in experiencing all these new things, experiencing just daily life. Really love the message of this film. And I think part of that is because I feel like we live in a society that kind of forces this idea on you that you're only worth what you accomplish or what you make. For instance, it might have gotten better over the years, but a lot of people think like, oh, you're just a housewife or a house husband, or people will look down at you for being poor or working a working class job. I mean, just look at how many people attack and belittle AOC for working as a bartender before she became a congresswoman. I mean, I can't speak for what it's like outside of the United States, but Joe lives in New York City, so what I'm saying definitely feels like it applies to him too. It feels like our society is so hyper-focused on growth and achievement in our careers, or sometimes just on making enough money to survive. And it's a very important message that this movie gets across, to say that the life most worth living is one filled with small joys and an appreciation for new experiences. And the movie definitely reminded me of The Good Place, especially in the early going, talking about historical figures and their place in the afterlife. All those famous people trying to get 22 to get down to earth. And does 22's name 22, does that mean they were the 22nd soul ever made and they just never made it down to earth after so long? I mean, they said time didn't really mean anything in this world in the Great Before, which kind of like Jeremy Bear Me too, but still, like, it's been so long. 22nd soul ever. Really enjoyed. There's another parallel, the existence of accountants for the afterlife. Terry, freaking hilarious character. Love the pizza rat cameo. Super funny. I don't even know if you guys have seen the recent news where this person has been dressing up as Pizza Rat with like a giant slice of pizza, just roaming New York City in that costume. It's hilarious. Ridiculous. If you search human Pizza Rat, I think you'll see what I mean. Really like The Great Before as a very fun concept. It's where everybody goes to get their personalities. And there are certain locations that make you either excitable or aloof or just have different personalities. But why even help to make souls that are so twisted sometimes? Because there was that one soul in the intro that said they were like a manipulative megalomaniac who was intensely opportunistic. What the heck? That's so weird. But 22's journey is really, really great. First starting out so disinterested in living and getting to be on Earth, and then accidentally falling in from the zone when Moonwind is connecting Joe to his body. Moonwind is such a great character too. That sign spinning was so on point. I don't think I've actually ever seen that happen, like ever seen a sign spinner in real life though. Would be great to see one who is so into it in the zone. I really like that 22 is there for world building too, bringing Joe to enter the zone and showing us how they... Oh my god. 22 messing with the New York Knicks. That's why they're so cursed? That is so cruel. Oh, for those of you who don't know, the New York Knicks have not won a championship since, I believe, 1973. That's nearly 20 years before I was born. Oh, that was such a cruel joke. But now that 22 has gone down to earth, is it possible that the New York Knicks now have a chance to win? Probably not. Wishful thinking, but probably not. Oh, man. But yeah, seeing 22 on Earth in Joe's body and Joe as a cat, there were bound to be some hijinks for sure. Trying to live his life and not mess it up. But yeah, seeing the joy in 22 as they enjoy everyday things, their reaction to pizza. I really need some pizza now after watching that scene. I think I've had pizza once since the pandemic started. Their excitement over the lollipop, stealing so many more later on, lying on the subway grate and feeling the wind on their back. It was so beautiful. The thing is, 22 gets help from so many people who achieved great things. Mother Teresa, Abraham Lincoln, and there was that wall of name tags of all the people who tried to help 22 find their spark. I saw Aretha Franklin, Martin Luther King Jr., Gandhi, Einstein, Picasso. I'm sure there were probably some Pixar Easter eggs in there somewhere. Gotta go looking for them at some point. But yeah, it really adds to the theme of the film, because it isn't someone who achieved great things that helps 22 find their spark. It's an ordinary guy. It's actually an ordinary Joe. And I wonder if that's why they chose the name Joe Gardner. But yeah, it shows that for 22, maybe a life that will have them go down in the history books isn't what's in store for them, but a life well lived will be a life worth living for them. But yeah, 22 became a lost soul after completing the badge and not going to Earth. And lost souls were such an interesting concept too. I like the first one we saw that turned out to be a hedge fund manager. After Moonwind helps him out a little bit, he came to his senses and started asking what he was doing with his life and just completely messed everything up, throwing everything everywhere. That was really funny. But yeah, we also got sight of lost souls of people who took their passions too far, because there's a line between passion and addiction, and Pixar always really does a good job at writing things that feels true. People who follow their passion so hard that they become addicted and lose sight of everything else in their lives, they can become lost souls as well. And yeah, there's this additional commentary on how those who look after others and the responsibility they have, because when 22's lost soul eats Joe, Joe sees all of 22's mentors berating 22 and then sees himself. The kind of effect his words and their words had on 22, they can really shape who people become, their self-confidence, everything. So yeah, this movie is just so good. And that scene where Joe is back in the cat and 22 is back in Joe's body, that was really beautiful. I really like that. And I mentioned before, really like Terry. He's freaking hilarious. That moment at the end where one of the Jerrys distracted Terry and like moved the abacus by like one was definitely one of the funniest parts of the film for me. And then he just showed up back at the after the credits. Oi, movie's over, go home. Which I think the vast majority of us were home when we watched this, but I don't know. Terry's just a stickler and annoying in a really charming way. Really fun to watch. The way he accidentally took Daveed Diggs' character, Paul, he accidentally took his soul out of his body and left him nearly catatonic. That was... How did they make something so traumatic so funny? Oh, man. But yeah, with Joe, we follow him for so long, hoping he can make this show, that this could be his big break, and then for him to feel so much the same as before, because achieving something doesn't make him love music more. It's just he gets to do it. I don't know. He's pretty much the same as he was before. It's a real reminder for us not to forget what's important. And I mean, I look back on my life. I got into the best public high school in the United States, Hunter College High School, and I actually wasn't happy about that. I was mostly sad that I was going to a different school than my friends. And so, yeah, back when we were kids, if we're lucky, I think we get to do things that we enjoy and build fond memories with people that we care about that last a really long time, last a lifetime. And if you're really lucky, you have parents who support you and love you and don't try to force something else on you that you don't have a passion for. Or you have a mentor who helps you along the way, like Joe did for Connie, or 22 did in Joe's body for Connie. And then I guess this year I made more money than I ever have in a single year thanks to Patreon and YouTube and some very risky but good investments. And while it's like definitely a weight off of my shoulders, it doesn't bring me much joy. It's not what I'll remember when this year is over. What I'll remember is a surprise Christmas gift from a friend who has really never done gifts before. So he's maturing a little bit. It's nice to see. I'll remember the first socially distanced walks, and getting food with a friend after being cooped up at home with my parents for months. I'll remember my first Thanksgiving meal with actual Thanksgiving food with another friend. I was safe while doing it all, but yeah, it was great those are the things I will remember. And Joe, after working so hard to make this gig and nailing it, by the end of the journey, the thing he's looking forward to doing is living every moment of his life, just like 22 did. And that moment where he looks at all the things 22 gathered, remembering that it's the simple things in life that matter, that was really great. And yeah, we saw at the start of the film in his Hall of Memories all those moments where Joe thought they were lowlights of his life, and he looked so lonely and sad. But then there was that montage at the end that showed many of those same moments, but in a different light, from a different perspective. With him appreciating those moments, that was really great. But yeah, the point I was trying to make, sharing my personal stories as well, I think the message of the movie really rings true. And in such a wacky, ridiculous, horrible year, it's important to appreciate the little things. And I mean, soon it'll be 2021, so let's all make sure that we stay safe so we can get back to spending more time with our loved ones, living our lives. Wear a mask, get vaccinated when you can, tough it out a little while longer, and find joy in the little things that make life worth living. Yeah, music was great. Written by John Batiste. I had no idea until I saw the credits. Nice seeing him, because I know him as the piano player in The Late Show with Stephen Colbert, and I liked him, and I like him in that. So it's cool to know he worked on this. And I definitely feel like this film deserves kudos for subverting expectations, because I think with Pixar, there's an expectation that they make kids movies that adults can also enjoy, but this was an adult movie that kids can also enjoy, because kids aren't going to understand the thought that accomplishing a dream will give life meaning, but they'll enjoy the gags and hijinks, and yeah, the adults might just leave the theater with a new understanding and appreciation for life, and I think that's really cool. And I thought partway through the film that the film was going to have Joe be more appreciative of his opportunity as a teacher to shape young minds. Curly became a musician partially because of him, and Connie was clearly finding her love of music. But then Joe isn't even the one who has that talk with Connie. It's 22. And instead of where I thought it was going, they instead hit us with, your purpose isn't your spark is what makes you want to live. The movie kept me on my feet, so bravo. I really wish that somehow, some way, 22 and Joe would meet again in the real world. And since time doesn't exist the way it does on Earth, maybe they actually did. Because we saw 22 head to somewhere in Asia. I'm sure people have a ton of theories. I'm guessing somebody probably thinks 22 became Connie, and so she was talking to her future self in Joe's body, serving as her own education about what it means to live. But yeah, I wanted more answers, but despite that, I also think it's really beautiful how they left the film. Joe doesn't know what he's going to do with his life. We don't know how anything is going to turn out for them or what they're going to do next, but we know that they've tapped into their sparks and their reasons for living, and that in itself is enough, and it's beautiful. So yeah, I'm giving this film a 9.5. I think it's a really strong movie, one of the best animations of the year. I really enjoyed Over the Moon and Wolfwalkers, but this hits differently. I don't know. I cried really hard over those two, but I don't know. I welled up a couple times, but I wasn't sobbing like I normally am with some most Pixar films. Like even Onward had me sobbing, but I don't know. After watching this film in the following days before I got around to editing my reaction, I found that I couldn't stop thinking about this film. Like it stuck with me so much, and I think that's definitely a mark of a great film. Added bonus, I've lived in New York City all my life, so seeing it so wonderfully portrayed, recognizing where most of the scenes took place due to knowing the subway stations and everything, that was just a little extra bonus for me. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching, friends. As usual, full reaction in the link in the description below. If you're watching this on YouTube, next week on Friday is the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie. Week after that will be Hunger Games, so that'll be fun. Pirates is already on Patreon, so check it out. Alright, leave a like, really helps the channel, and I'll see you guys soon. Happy New Year. Bye, friends.